Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back, really, I suppose I should say, to The Complex Expedition. So, I played this a week ago, as you may remember, and I liked it, I enjoyed it. It was a fun little liminal exploration thing, and it was an interesting game, and I enjoyed my time with it. It did end a bit abruptly, I thought. It felt kind of short, but I mean, games like this don't usually last that long. And it did have this weird, hey, pick a direction thing at the end, where you had to pick one of two possible endings. For the record, I did go and look at the other ending. It's barely any different. So we're not going to miss much. But if I have time after I've done this, I may go in again, because it took me like half an hour to run through the game. But we'll see. We'll see how long this takes. But I was having a look on the Steam forums about this because I was a little curious. And one of the things that I noticed was there was a guide to actually gain access to the original kind of early access version of the game, the kind of beta version, I guess, which I didn't realize it at the time, and I kind of wish I did, because I'd have bought the game when it was actually in early access rather than having to jump through hoops to get to it. Was a complete game. It was a start to finish game, and the reason why they put it out in early access is they were planning more features. They were planning like a co-op mode. They were going to add more levels and stuff like that. It didn't just like end abruptly. There was a start, middle, and a finish to it. And so it got me a little curious. So I loaded it up, and I played the first 5 minutes, and I thought to myself, actually, this might actually be something to play. Like, to have a look at the early access version of the Complex Expedition, just because. Why not, right? Because, as I said, the sort of brief 5 minutes I played was very different. So I just thought, well, let's have a look, because why the hell not? Right? Why not? So let's do that. So yeah, as I said, other than like a very quick first couple of minutes, I don't know where it goes or what is different, but I just thought everyone that I read online in the Steam stuff was saying that the original version was very different, and they were surprised at how different the finished version was. So I am curious, because the person who posted the guide, it's a guide on Steam if you're curious how to get the early access version. He says he doesn't like the new version, and that's why he made the guide of how to get to the early access version. I didn't even know it was a thing you could do. I didn't realize that Steam stored them like that. But I mean, I guess it makes a certain kind of sense. Okay, so let's get into it. And we will see where we get to. June 24th, 1988. Documented by Newman J. Miller.
212, mic check. This is Newman.
Yep. Oh, this is David, mic check, 121.
This is being documented by Newman Joseph Miller on June 24th, 19...
Nice. And we're in. Alright.
Do they have any idea what's beyond the gap? Or am I just going in blind?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they haven't gone through yet, so I think you're the first one.
His voice is quite quiet, for the record. He was just basically saying, no one knows what's beyond the gap. I'll try and translate for you. Sure, it starts off in a similar-ish way.
Don't go too far past the cross stage there. We don't want you to get lost accidentally.
Yeah,
You're saying don't go too far.
Still. You'll have to wait for further instructions to move, so just describe your surroundings whenever you see something new or different.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we'll work it out. So it's got a similar-ish start, but it does diverge quite quickly, actually. So here we go. It's the whoop, okay, yep, it's taken over. It's the gap.
Okay, we're in.
So similar to the original.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
And there it goes. So yeah, similar to the original, but we're not following a rover this time. We're just exploring.
Yeah, copy that.
It's very quiet. I'm not sure why. Voice audio is quiet, but the rest of the audio is fine. I noticed that when I was playing the base game, actually. Alright, up we get.
See anything yet?
It's just a room. There's a hallway leading out. It's an unusual hallway. It's wallpapered on all sides. There's also like a indoor house light. Guys, come to that. Guys.
And down we go. How? The complex.
Hey, is anybody coming? Guys. Shit.
Alright, we're in. This is my point about how different it is. Like, it's even the opening is different. It's practically a different game from what I saw, you know? So, we are in. But of course, we are in the back rooms. First thing to note is paler. I don't know if the wallpaper is just a lighter shade or if the lighting is different. But in the final version, pretty sure it was more the sort of traditional backrooms yellow, whereas this is much paler, which does give it its own sort of distinct feel. As I said, other than this immediate area here, I haven't explored all that much, so I don't know what to expect. Just in general. So there was a way down over here. Let's get the light on. Always need the light. Alright. Let's see what we can find. And hope we don't hit too many dead ends. Actually, I don't even know if there are any. Because when I did my little test, I actually went a different direction. I think I was over there somewhere. So that's kind of why I'm sticking to this side, because I'm like, well, I don't really know what's over here. But it'll be fine. Not sure I want to go crouching under any obstacles yet. Hello. Ooh, fan. Different. Didn't take long, did it? Alright. Pillows. Who's up for a pillow fight? I guess not. So I don't know how long this will be compared to the base game. People seem to imply that it was longer. Don't know how or why. Someone just mentioned about there being more quote-unquote levels. Fine. That's nice. Oh, good. Oh. Bronzel? Gesundheit. China Express. I might tweak the volume up a little bit. Hang on, let me have a... There is no volume option. Okay, well, I think you're just gonna have to turn your own volume up. Sorry. Or maybe I'll tweak the volume in editing as well when I stick it up on YouTube. I'll need to remember to do that. Stairs. Let's see where we get to. Ooh, a door. Ooh. It actually opens. I wasn't 100% sure if it would. Well, I don't know where we're going, but we're definitely going there. We've got a couple of sofas if we need a rest. Good to know, because you never know how long you might end up walking around for. Now I'm hoping I haven't gone around in a giant circle. I wasn't keeping track of my direction. I was just sort of following the path laid out before me. Oh, not liking that. Yeah, that's a dead end. Let's not stay in there any longer than we have to. Definitely not. I'm really wondering if I've gone around in a circle at this point. This feels very familiar to the starting area, doesn't it? And the starting area is like over there-ish. Maybe. Oh! Nope, stand corrected. It's an elevator. Always a good sign. That's how you get to the other levels.
What is this?
It's an elevator. Or a lift. Okay, we're definitely into territory I'm unfamiliar with because I never found the elevator during my first little quick playthrough, so I wasn't sure if I had just had repeated myself, if I'd gone around in a circle on the previous level or not. Really wasn't sure. I didn't know a washing machine could be quite so potentially threatening. How bizarre. All prepare for major weather. No idea. Let's go look at the washing machine of doom. Yep, it's a washing machine, alright. So I thought for a split second it had 3 pins, and I was quite surprised. I was like, American washing machines only have those 2 pins, because American plugs are very unsafe. In Britain we have 3 pins, which are significantly safer. Right, so we got that way. You know, I'm half tempted to see what's under there. I don't know why. I'm just like, I want to go that way. So let's go that way. It's going to be a dead end now in my luck. Well, we'll see. Nope, nope. Not quite a dead end, at least not immediately. Those lights really buzz. Making an executive decision about which way we're going. Ooh. Oh. God damn it. I'm not sure. Well, close enough, I guess. Now what? A clock. Well, I guess it'll be right twice a day. Sure. Oh, I don't know what that is, and I don't want to listen to it. 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 No, run away from the potentially copyrighted music. Run away. It might be, it might not be. I genuinely don't know. But I'm not willing to take the risk. Sure, let's take a door. Why not? Ooh. Do not like that. I think it's missing the toilets. Why do I have a bad feeling this is that crossroad? Oh, fudge. Is it really? Have I gone around in a sodding circle? Oh, for God's sake. Try a different route. There's the door I found before. Let's try this way. See, this is the thing with the back rooms. It's extremely easy to get lost. Alright, what else we got? Ooh. Who left the fridge open? Oh, honestly. Come on, close it. Really? Ugh, think of the electricity bill. It's bad enough we got all these lights on. Alright. Up, and we're back again. Probably going to be an elevator somewhere up ahead. That looks like a direction to go in. I don't know why. It probably isn't. Probably going to send myself around in a bloody circle again. Not sure what the beeping is. I'm assuming it's some sort of piece of equipment that our guys got. That looks unfortunately familiar. Although no, that might have been a different room. Because I sort of looked in from a distance. Hello. What are you? A vent cover. Well, thank you for shopping with us. Oh yeah, this is good. Vents are never fun. Especially when you move so slowly. I guess we're going down, huh? Oop. And on the dot. That's what it's there for. Wasn't actually expecting to see anything up there. Is this a subway area again? Because we had the train in the original version, if you remember. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, that was already on. Yep, that's a subway. Ooh. I wonder if that's an alternate way down. New York subway. Say Queens? I know that is a place in New York, but only because I watched that movie with Eddie Murphy. What's it called? He plays like some African prince or something like that. I can't remember. I haven't seen it for years. Oh, then that's the same. You didn't need to be that dramatic about it. I was going to say, that's the same map. I guess we're off. Oh, kind of. Now I feel like I'm playing Platform 8. I was actually quite surprised. It was a little while back now I heard about it. Apparently they're making an Exit 8 movie? Which was like nuts. I really hope it goes online with like subtitles or something so I can watch it, because I kind of like the Exit 8. So that'd be interesting to see them turn into a movie. Although, like, how the hell you get like an hour 30 out of that concept, I'm not sure. Like, it's a neat concept, but an hour and a half? I'd be surprised. But as I say, it sounds like a neat concept. Is the light on? The light is not on. It turns itself off at every loading screen, and I always got to remember to turn it back on. Vent, hello? Oh god. And down. Yeah, let's not go down the odd looking twisty turny bit. Is that music? Where's it come? Oh, that's a nice looking area. Is this just like a really big room? Okay, just stick to the... What's that? Ooh. Whoa. Did I go out of bounds? How did I end up out of bounds? I mean, I suppose technically speaking, this is the early access version. That's impressive. Right, so I suppose the idea is you were supposed to look into the infinite inky darkness and not decide to walk right into it. Clearly you don't know me very well. Yeah, okay, I get the feeling that section's probably unfinished, but if you're going to do that, at least put like an invisible wall there or something. All right. Ooh. So I think I can hear something. I'm not sure. Could be just the echo of that music we heard earlier. I feel I'm about to wrap back around to the beginning again. Oh, nope. I'm corrected. Cafeteria reception. Oh, hey, Entire. Oh, you've been chatting, and I don't think Twitch is updating itself that regularly with this game running. I think it's lagging my system out a bit. But fair enough. You've actually seen the Exit 8 movie? That's cool. Didn't realize it was even out. I remember seeing the trailer for it, and I didn't realize it had actually released. There isn't much talking in it, so you can do without subtitles. That's fair. Oh, this is good. No, I think that's just a dead end. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we got that there. I see. Okay, we got that there. We got whatever the hell that goes to. Kind of assumed chat was being laggy. Yeah, for some reason, some games just do that. They're just like really like graphically intensive, so they just kind of lag things out a bit. I suppose I could tone the graphics down. I don't know what graphics options I've got. Anti-aliasing quality. Probably all of this. I could change that. I'll do that when I take a break, because I might have to restart the game. I'll tone it down a bit. You were surprised, really. It's quite curious how they get a movie out of an anomaly game, but it worked kind of well, I guess. Maybe we'll see more things like this. I mean, there is a Backrooms movie in the works, like, you know, a Kane Pixels official Backrooms movie. So, but I mean, the Backrooms isn't like about the anomalies or the weirdness in it. I mean, I suppose Kane's kind of is because it's got the monsters and stuff. But, you know, Kane's is always more about the people exploring it. And I don't actually know if Kane's Backrooms movie is going to be about async, or if it's going to be just about people falling into the backrooms, or if it's going to be like a mixture of both. Oh. That was easy. I feel like I should explore this level a bit more. Like I barely saw any of it. I know where the lift is. Let's just have a quick... Ooh. I see. I guess it's not a very big level then. Or maybe I just took the shortest route. Who knows? You know, I thought I heard the sound of water. Wonder how much control they'll actually have. I mean, it's A24, isn't it, the company he's working with? I think they're pretty good at giving, you know, the creators control. Besides, it's like, it's specifically his version of the Backrooms they're presumably after. So I would imagine he's going to at least have a chunk of control. I mean, it's going to be based on the story he started on YouTube. Or it's even going to be like a continuation of it, I should say. So, you know, they need to give him most control. I don't know if he's going to be directing it. He might. It'd be neat. I think, like, director is the kind of thing he's aiming for. Like, as a creator on YouTube, that's kind of your job, is, in part, being a director. Kinda. There and ooh, let's go down. Oh. The dead end. I'm hearing weird noises in this level. We're skeptical about Hollywood, especially with the horror stories you've heard about, like Borderlands and the hot garbage that came from that. I haven't seen that Borderlands movie. I've seen reviews, and obviously I saw the trailer for it, and I knew that that was gonna suck. I mean, you kind of have to think, like, the storytelling of the Borderlands series has never been great anyway, like, even the games. Because the first Borderlands doesn't really have a story. It's got a backstory, but the actual story that happens to you is pretty light. It's basically just like, you're a Vault Hunter, you find artifacts, and then there's a, like, group of people trying to stop you, and that's more or less it. The second Borderlands had a much better story. Like, everyone agrees the second Borderlands is best. I haven't played the third one yet. I haven't played a Borderlands game for ages, actually. I never got around to playing 3 because I never finished the pre-sequel, because the pre-sequel is really fucking boring. I know it's not necessary, but I felt like I should. You know? So I just never got around to playing 3. And with, you know, Gearbox being the absolute arsebag company that they are these days, not sure if I'm ever going to be playing a Borderlands game again. Why is the ambience suddenly kicked up? That probably goes back, assuming I'm not getting my directions mixed up. I want to go over for that hole over there. Nope, there's nothing there. Great. Oh. God damn it. That was where I came out over there, and the elevator was right there, and I went around the long bloody way. Because I didn't turn around to check. Hang on a sec, I'm going to need to... Borderlands is only one example you can think of. What I've heard, it was a good script until they butchered it. You'll be the one taking the bullet. You're going to get Borderlands 4. I'm expecting disappointment. You're expecting failure. They said they're rolling back to their roots, so Borderlands 1 and 2. I pushed through pre-sequel with a friend. 3 was okay. Still, Tina's DLC was probably one of the best things. Standalone game kind of flopped. Oh god, yeah, I forgot they made a standalone game of that Assault on Dragon's Keep DLC. Which, you're right, that was definitely the best. Because I love that the actual... Because it was like the last DLC they did for Borderlands 2. It was kind of a goodbye to Borderlands 2, which I really liked. So you get this wonderful, epic, like, absolutely madcap, balls-to-the-walls D&D style campaign. But it actually ends with a really, like, meaningful and touching, like, resolution at the end of it, which really surprised me. My problem is that because I didn't get to Borderlands 2 until after all the DLC was out, I ended up playing all the DLC in the wrong order. So I played that one first. Because it doesn't, like, tell you the order of the DLCs. So, you know, I just had to pick one and go for it. As long as the money stuff doesn't get too invasive, doesn't give up too much control, hope it'll come out well. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go for a ride. Yee. Let me on, please. Carnival Ghost Train? Okay. Yeah, it's very spooky. Oh goody, back to the back rooms again. Doesn't seem to have kicked off the ambience again. All spooky noises in the background. It does make you wonder, like, why did they change the final product of this game so much? Because, like, this is a pretty competent and coherent version of the Backrooms. Like, it's had a lot of features that the final version... Ooh. Oh, hello. Sorry, the game kind of took control away from me for a second, and then that statue thing was suddenly behind me. It's like, hi! The fuck did you come from? It's like, hello, just to remind you, the statue is supposed to be a thing in this. Okay. Bit bloody weird. Oh. And that was literally just to remind you, by the way, the statue's a thing. Sure, why not? But yeah, it does make you wonder why they changed so much. Like, I feel like they've just cut a whole bunch of content out. I mean, I know they planned for a co-op mode. And like, okay, you know, you decide, okay, you know, we tried to work out a co-op thing. It didn't really pan out the way we wanted it to. So we're just sort of abandoning it and just going to release the game as is, you know. Like, that kind of thing I can understand. It was the softest jump scare you've ever had. Yeah, it wasn't really a jump scare. Really, was it? But I can understand cutting out the co-op. Like, okay, it didn't work out for you, fine. But why completely change the game? That doesn't really make any sense. Like, what you've got here is really good. Like, you just polish this up. Because, you know, I've noticed a bit, you know, missing here or there. Like, with the train and all that stuff. But... like, you didn't need to completely rewrite the entire game from start to finish. You just didn't. Like, I could almost imagine, like, in the first level, like, of a co-op thing, like, you just get dumped somewhere in, like, a really, in like, a maze of the first level, and one of the things you have to do is you have to, like, team up, and maybe the point is that, like, some sections can only be bypassed with 2 people. And so what you've got to do is you keep getting lost, and then your objective is to find each other so you can bypass this 2-person block. I think that would make the most sense for something like that. Again, just off the top of my head. So what now? Oh, we're heading into the shopping center bit. Sorry, the mall. It's American. We might be. There's a trolley. Can we push you? Nope. Solid. Whoosh. Yep, we're back in the mall. Someone lost a shoe. Looks to be about the same. I mean, in terms of layout. Maybe they looked too much at the mountain and similar games coming out, then it kind of flopped. As in, first they wanted to do better, but what's coming out went back on the idea and just adjusted to some new ideas. Maybe. It's a tarp. Oh, let's stick with the mall a bit more. I want to explore some of these areas. You're at here. The Sofa Emporium. Get Up and Turner. Toys and Fun. Yes, looks very fun. I'm fairly certain Toys and Fun was in the base game. I think this area, while not identical, does seem largely the same as the version we got in the base game. So this kind of got tweaked and changed, but transplanted over to the next one, or the actual finished version. I think it was this, because I think that music is in the base game too. Because this was that's where the elevator was in the final version. They moved it because you have to kind of wait for an event to happen. I'm also fairly certain they use this music in like Gemini Home Entertainment or something. Oh yeah, because this area is definitely. No, that's just a different piece of music. Because this is all sealed off. Like, you can't go in here in the base game. That's weird. Why seal it off? Oh, that's not fair. Ooh. Kids. I don't know why I was almost expecting it to be the End bookstore, if you've seen that picture. What the fuck? Why is the Nightingale buzz going on? Is it Nightingale? It's the thing from Signalis. I mean, it was used in Signalis. I think it's called like the Nightingale or the Hummingbird or something like that. It's named after a bird. Can't quite remember which. It's like a famous numbers station call sign or something. So I guess the only way was up here. I just wanted to have a look around first. it is down here. Oh. Okay. Well, it's 9 o'clock. I don't know what else we've got. Oh, that's not ominous in the slightest. But that's a fun place to pause for. So, we're going to take a pause. I'm going to get a cup of tea. I'll tweak down the graphics, I think, as well while I take a break. Just to maybe stop Twitch playing up. We'll see what we get to. But if you see the game close down and then come back up again, it's just because of that. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. At least I think we are. It's not playing very nicely at the moment. Anyway. Yes, I think we're back. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Hello. Welcome back. Sorry that took slightly longer. I was messing with all the options. Bottom line is, I couldn't get it to work any better. So if there's a bit of lag every now and then with the chat, you'll just have to bear with me. It's just, I guess the game and OBS don't play very nicely together and lags everything out. So that probably leads back to the shops. Anyway, to answer the question you asked before I took a break, Entire, am I planning to play Silksong? Yes. Will it be on stream? Probably not. I did have plans to, at least I was considering it, but with my reduced schedule and all that, combined with the fact that I never did get around to playing the first Hollow Knight on stream, which I did plan. I did actually plan to do that, and I just never got around to it because I just kept getting distracted by other games. I will probably not be playing Silksong on stream, but I will definitely be playing it in my own time. Absolutely. Because I loved the first Hollow Knight. Really, really, really good game. Like, one of my favorites, actually, probably. So I'm really hoping they can capture it with Silksong again. I mean, I trust Team Cherry. They know what they're doing. You know? But yeah, the original Hollow Knight was great. Like, it took me a while to click with Hollow Knight. I tried playing it a couple of times, never really got into it. And then I just sat down and said, okay, look, everybody's raving about this game, play it. So I sat down and I played a huge chunk of it. And it didn't really click, but I thought it was like, okay, when I'm into it now, let's keep going. And then I'll tell you the moment it clicked. When I got to, I'm forgetting the name of it, but the City of Tears, is it called? When I got to the City of Tears, that is where the first Hollow Knight clicked. I really hope that's not breathing, because that sounds like breathing. Or if it is breathing, I hope it's just an echo. So, yeah. Oh, wait, another one? Okay, sure, why not? I'm not sure if I posted on your Discord, but there's also Constance coming out. Metrovania platform peeps are eating well. I don't know Constance. Did you post that in the Discord? I must have missed it. Sorry. It does happen. Did we get on that side? If you want to just randomly stream, you could set up Discord streams or something where it's just playing. Maybe. The thing is, though, if I'm going to do that, then I'd want to record it. You know? Oh, so we got orange and we've got green. Let's go orange. I definitely prefer orange over lime. Personal preference. Yep. I guess it's supposed to be like a little church. I want to be in a place. Last time I was in a place that looked like that, it was at a funeral. It was not a fun experience. That's the green section. I'm guessing this is the other side of that door I looked at a minute ago. Yep. Okay, so that's the green section. That is that like blinking? Or pulsing, I should say. Oh yeah, it is. How random. And it doesn't lead back. That's interesting. Oh, pit. Pit. We got pit. You dropped a lot of things in there you probably don't remember. Hello. Whoop. The game's pretty much like Hollow Knight since Silksong's been in limbo for 30 years. It's not been 30 years. I'm trying to remember now. Have we been waiting longer for Silksong, or have we been waiting longer for Metroid Prime 4? And yeah, there were a lot of Hollow Knight similar games of varying quality, because a lot of people copied Hollow Knight without really understanding it. It's like, oh, hello. It's like Dark Souls. You know, copying the game without truly understanding what it is. Is this the way out? Are we at the end already? It's a good job I had a backup plan. I wonder if this leads back to... It does! Magwave. Or it could be Magwave. Yeah, so this is... Oh, so we got back quite early. So yeah, this is definitely the way we went before, and I think that is where I just appeared from. Cool. So does it end in the place again? I think he just muttered like, oh, finally, thank God. I do note the warble is gone again, which is interesting.
Hey! Is anyone in here?
Wow, we can actually hear his voice. Makes a bloody change. So yeah, this is the room you're starting in the base game. Although that door is open. It's not in this one. You know, I will say about Hollow Knight clones, I think my biggest surprise in terms of games like Hollow Knight was actually Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Because that game came out and it was pretty much just Hollow Knight, just with Ori skin all over it. But that's a really good game, so, you know, I'm not going to complain. Oh, it broken. Doors? No, not that door. What else we got? Ooh, ominous corridor. Alright, what else is there? Ah, the projector room. Yeah, that was in there originally too. So, I mean, if memory serves... I mean, the base game ended here. This might, it might not. I don't know where it's planning to end. The door there. Anything down? Nope, sealed off. Guess we're going through the door. Oh, I'm okay, I'm out of control. Ah.
Wait. No.
It was never the real place, you fool. It was just a copy of it. I'd jump through the window if I were you, pal. That does not look safe. What? Oh, that ain't good. So, that's kind of what I mean when I say that although this is supposed to be the early access version, it's technically complete. Like, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And there you have it. That was the beta version. The early access version, whatever you want to call it, of the Complex Expedition. And you see what I mean about how it's a completely different game? Like, if you follow the steps to download the early access version of this, you can then save the files and just keep it in like a little archive thing. So that way, you always have the beta version, and all you got to do is you download the finished version of this game, delete all those files, replace all of that with the beta files, and it'll just run straight from Steam. So, wonder why they dropped this one for the release one. I really don't know. Like, I can't tell you what might have been going on behind the scenes. Maybe there was some shenanigans there. Like, maybe it was a thing of the dev team was kind of like had a handful of people in it. And like maybe there was a split, and so they had to like cut out everything that one half of the team did, and so it like completely gutted the levels, and then like Team A had to scramble to fill in the gaps of what Team B had left behind. I don't know. That's pure speculation. I haven't the faintest idea, but it feels like something like that went on, doesn't it? I don't know. I honestly haven't the faintest idea. Could have just added tape 2 for this game if people that want more. Maybe. It's a possibility, I guess. But yeah, so I guess if you've got it, you can technically play both versions if you know what you're doing. So yeah, I mean, comparatively, like comparing the two, I mean they're similar. But at the same time, I feel as though the early access version has it almost feels like it's got a quicker pace to it. Because the levels themselves are smaller, but you're jumping between more of them. And so it feels as though you're going from beat to beat to beat to beat to beat quicker. Compared to the original one, which had bigger levels, and you had to kind of like wait for the right trigger to happen in order to progress sometimes. It is weird, actually, the partially reduced, partially not reduced version of that like mannequin doll thing. Like the fact it just sort of showed up at one point. It's like, oh yeah, this is in a game. I do wonder if I don't know, like I wonder, was that the introduction for it? Or was there a different introduction planned? Because in the finished version, it's just kind of there, and then it starts interacting with you afterwards. So, you know, it could be that that's a thing, or it could be something else. Like, or maybe it does have an introduction and I missed it. Like, I don't know. Who can say, right? So overall, I think they're about equivalent. I think I can understand what people, or some people were saying, where they say they liked the early access version better. Because there feels like there's more going on. Because there's smaller levels, but there's more of them. It feels a bit like there's more variety, even if it always comes back to, you know, the back rooms a bit, you know, the yellow wallpaper. So, yeah, it is interesting. Like, I really do wonder what happened behind the scenes here. Like, maybe... Because it's weird, because, like, this feels like such a complete thing, with the exception of a few areas that were obviously unfinished. Like, you know, when I saw the back end of the train. Like, this is, like, 90% of a game here. So I'm like... I don't understand why we went from a mostly complete game to a complete game that's totally fucking different, with just a few levels that are similar. It really makes you wonder what the hell happened behind the scenes on this. You know? So I really don't know. I'd be curious to find out, but probably never will. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.